Hey everybody, this is Adam Mom with Adam Mom Breaks, and it's time for a little personal rip, and I'm binging. I've been collecting the new Heritage 2024 sets since release. I'm working on the set, and we're going to open a mountain of it in blaster form and see if we get any lucky with any nice hits. But really, I'm just going for the set. Let's go! 8 boxes of 2024. You can't even see the top 2 boxes because it's covering up everything. I guess I could probably scoot it back and you could see. You can see the very edge of it now. But I'm pretty excited. I love Heritage this year, and let's get ripping. So what I'm going to do, I'll first kind of show you around the box if the camera wants to zoom. I don't know if it's ready for all that yet. It's kind of early in the morning. But you know, we'll check it out here and see if it wants to work. All right, so here's your box. Looking for autos, relics from your favorite. Yeah, whatever. Parallels numbered to 99. This has also got the gold foil board and Zoo Who stick-on blues. So there are those. And here is some of the other stuff. You're going to find the short prints, 1 in every 3 packs. Then you have the insert sets, New Age Performers Then and Now, baseball flashbacks, and news flashbacks. So I'm collecting the base set. I'm not collecting the insert sets. It doesn't appeal to me at all. I want the base set and the short print set. So that is what I'm working on. And there's of course going to be, they already told you there's going to be 225 more cards and update. Which might not be as easy for me to buy, but we will. All right, we're going to fast forward through this so you don't have to see all this.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
That didn't take as long as I thought it might. Well, here we go. So I have 8 boxes. These are 8 packs per box, and then also, where am I? Oh, here they are. 9 cards per pack. When we're looking through these, in the past, you just kind of went to the 5th card, but they really changed these where it's kind of hard, so you kind of have to just go through it and look at the last several cards. Of course, we're looking for any nice rookies, and so these are the cards I'm going to look for, and there's a little damage on these. So what we're looking for, if you're looking right here, is right underneath here, you would see something, or if anything is numbered under 100. And then there's one exception to that rule. So we're going to open a lot of this. I hope you want to hang out. And we'll talk about tons of different stuff. Currently, as a Mets fan, even though I'm wearing an Astros hat, they are 1 game from tying. All right, so we got a Chicago Black Bear as a parallel. Chicago Cubs. That's kind of cool. Is that Margaret Thatcher and Jacob Young? Mets are 1 game out from tying the Braves for the last wild card position. Both are playing really well, which is good for baseball. It stinks for me as a Mets fan. There's Ellie. Hopefully the first of maybe a parallel or so. We'll take it. Wilmer Abreu. Nice. And this Kyle Freeland is going to be a short print. And Esteury Ruiz. So normally if you get a short print, there's no reason to go back and look at the other cards, because you know that they're not going to be anything worthwhile. Curtis Mead, PCA. And nothing there. Check the PCA too, because I've seen it all the way in that 4th spot. But normally it's a card in the 8th spot. But this year was really weird, because when you get this or that, it moves, and I've seen it all the way in the 4th spot. So right when I hit number 4, I just start looking. So there's a New Age Performer, so there's probably nothing in this one, but I always check, because I have seen 2 and 1. So I prefer the hobby in this, Austin Wells, just because it seems you're going to get more chances of parallels, but that's not really what I'm going for this time. Hunter Goodman, short print of Sean Manaea. I think he's at Met now, and Carlos Rondon. My pitching stable on my fantasy league team. Don't do that. My fantasy team is trash. Christopher Morel and Conforto. And quick look at the back. But I do love this design. This design is from 1975, I do believe, if I remember correctly. So there is a white parallel. Nice. There is a Bryce Harper on the insert that they were talking about. And two more others. Okay, that was the first box. I did get a white, so that's not too shabby. I'm not for sure if that is guaranteed in these or not. O'Neal Cruz in that pink. Heck, I might be able to put the pink set together after this. I already have some of them. That would be fun. I know I have the Gunner. I'm not for sure what else I have, but I have opened a little bit of it. I did get these off Card Giants. If you've never bought from Card Giants, they're just a secondary retailer. Often they have sales and good deals. I think these were 30 or 35% off at a $25 normal retail rate. So turned out to be a pretty good deal. They also do free shipping and no tax unless you're in their area of selling. So if you're in their state, I guess. Then and Now and Gavin Lux. I buy a lot of retail from them, mainly baseball, for just personal rips. I guess I realize that this is a little too high still. You're only seeing a portion of it. Unless I pick my hands up, which I wasn't doing. Look at that. A cut on the bottom. I swear sometimes Topps does that just for funnies. It's like, look, yeah, it's bad. The cut's bad, but so was it in 1975. But 1975, I guess I didn't finish that statement. 1975 was Gary Carter's rookie, who is my favorite player of all time, along with several others, Robin Yount, George Brett. So it's a fun set for me. Cody Senga, I don't have that card yet. That's cool. And Elias Diaz. Definitely going to sleeve that up. That is a short print. So I think I'm getting really close to the base set. Short print set, I'm probably just going to have to fill in the gaps. Heston Kjerstad with buying packs. Unfortunately, Colton Cowser, Eloy Scherzer, and Rendon. I just cleaned up all my area over here to kind of move all this stuff out, and now I'm making more of a mess. It is what it is. The wife will be, she was happy that I cleaned everything up. Not gonna be so happy that I put a bunch more stuff down. Henry Davis. Don't think he ended up doing anything. Your number one overall pick. Pretty good hype with him. Had some power. Played catcher position, which isn't always the greatest. And then they got, what is his name? Andy Lee. Or Andy Mitchell, sorry, I think is his name. And so that kind of, Stephen Kwan, kind of counted out Tyler Stevenson and Bryson Stott. I am getting some short prints I don't currently have, which is pretty cool. But you can see, you're not getting much hits out of this. This is Heritage. This is a collector's set. I'm glad they didn't get rid of it. I'm surprised they didn't. I guess there's people like me that like to collect it. I was just looking forward to this set ever since I kind of figured out how Heritage did it. It's like, oh, they're doing 1973 and 74. I can't wait till next year. And I told myself I was going to collect the set, and so I have, so far at least. Ronnie Mauricio, that's his rookie. Get well soon. Tore his ACL in preseason playing for the Dominican League or something like that. But just a little shout out to myself and the card group. We do have a breaking group on Whatnot where we break baseball on Wednesdays, and on Saturdays we do football. Been doing that for since 2020, so just over 4 years now. We started in August of 2020. So just recently hit the 4-year mark, truthfully. August 22nd. We also have a Patreon page, which the Patreon's basically, it's a give back. They were trying to help me out, and I usually give away a boxer. So, okay, we did get a hit this time. Cool. It's a Relic, Ellie, and Jonathan India. This is funny. I've opened a couple of this stuff, and it seems like I always get reds. Not that I'm against reds, but Larkin is for reds, and I just think it's funny. So, nice game used memorabilia. That's one good thing about this. You're gonna get game used stuff. Not gonna get player worn. Curtis Mead, BCA, flashbacks, and I've opened some hangers, and the hangers is where I got some like good stuff, truthfully. It seemed like the drop rate there for something beyond just your base cards here that we're going through was pretty good. I got a Luis Ariz action photo, Felix Bautista, and the thing is these short prints feel thicker. Feel like they're a better stock than Gabriel Moreno, which is a little weird to me. In the past, it's just been the same card, but there's Montefusco, never heard of her. All right, 3 down. Stacks and stacks of base. Kids are going to come back when they're older and go, Dad, why do you have all these cards of this particular set? Because I was collecting it. They would probably remember that, though. I did this at the beginning. I really enjoyed. There's a blue. Oh, it's probably short print. I really enjoyed collecting when I first got back into it. Oh, okay. I thought there was something weird about that. Baby Giraffe. Brandon Belt. So that's his nickname, evidently. Gary Sanchez is a short print. But yeah, when I first got back in, I was collecting Diamond King set. It's, you know, that's what you did as a collector in the 90s and or late 80s, early 90s. We collected sets. And so I was collecting that in Big League, having no idea that I was collecting 2 of the cheapest sets, which, you know, worked out for my finances, but also made them not very desirable in the long run, but that's okay. I wasn't doing it for that. Flashback Jaws and Alex Spears. Getting close to halfway through. Another short print. So on average, you're going to get 2 short prints per box. Another Ellie. We've gotten no Jason Dominguez, which is weird. Let's check Conforto too. Okay. And then Jordan Hicks is our short print and MVP card. So it would be interesting, I guess, as an experiment, 8 boxes, how many hit hits do you get? And hits in this, because you're treasure hunting, are going to be those variations. Of course, you know, an auto or a relic is definitely a hit, but PCA is a different collation for once. Tatis. Last pack for the halfway point. Thank you if you've been watching this time. Appreciate a like, subscribe, tell a friend about the channel. We do a lot of reviews on Topps products. Fred Lynn, Jarren Duran. Last time I did this, it was a case of Chronicles. I'll probably put that at the very end. You want to watch that? And I pulled a 1/1 Jarren Duran. It was actually a really fun box. 2022. So, searching for Julios. Didn't have much luck with Julio, truthfully. More Bobby Witt, which I guess is better in the long run. But I had quite a bit of Bobby Witt. But anyways, that was the last big case opening like this that I did. Marco Luciano. Maybe he'll pop off like his other youngster did. His name is escaping me. Made the All-Star team. Not Luis Matos, but the guy from 2022. Oh, I can see his face. Anyways, I'll remember it later. This is what happens when you get a little older. Aaron Judge. Looks like he will wrap up the MVP this year. I don't see anybody else, unless he gets hurt. And, you know, Juan Soto, Bobby Witt, Jazz, now a Yankee, and Encarnacion Strand. Got another one of those earlier. I don't think I pulled it out. He's one of those Reds that got a really young team, Junior Caminero, and looked good, but he got hurt. That one always gets me. That Jose Rodriguez, I just think it's an auto, but of course it would be turned around if it was. He just had a real dark facsimile auto on there, and it gets me every time. Makes me stop for a second. Bryce Harper, Veneno, and Akio Williams. They used to have French backs, things like that. Got another turned around Jordan Lawler. Getting a little different collation now. Anthony Santander. I'm really thinking I'm doing really well with my short prints. A lot of these guys I don't remember having, and I had a lot of doubles and stuff, so maybe a different case is very helpful. Evan Carter. Anthony Rizzo. And we'll give her a look. All right, 3 boxes left. Again, thank you for watching. Hit that like button, help us little guys out. Subscribe if you haven't already. We will have some more Topps odds and such coming soon. Just depending on the new release. I know debuts coming out. Complete set came out, so hopefully they'll release, or at least it's on pre-order. Hopefully they will release the odds on that so we can know what we're getting into. I really like that better than just kind of blindly going in and hoping for the best. Mason Wynn. Do these. If you decide to do something like this, I always wait towards the end, or not the end. Once these have been out, once people aren't excited about them anymore, and then you get on these secondary retail sites like Bar Giants, Aaron Savali, and you can clean up. They did have megas. That's what I was really going for, because I haven't opened any megas and I wanted their parallels. But evidently they had allocated so many to that, and by the time I got the email and got to it, they were already gone, which is kind of crazy. But a lot of people know about Card Giants. If you don't, go check them out. Football, basketball, baseball, soccer. I think they even have some TCG as well. You would think if they were going to give me a parallel of sorts, they would flip it, but that wasn't the case. I got two of them. I got that Luis Arise and then something else. Missing signature, I think, is what I ended up with. Ooh, a blue Goose Gossage. Okay. Rowdy Tellez on the short print and Christian Walker. Really don't think anything would have been in that. So we got two of those blaster inserts in this. And the blue, I do believe, is more rare. I might be wrong. I might be thinking of the pink where you want the gold. Which is funny, the first box of this I opened, I got a gold one. I mean, Marlins. That's cool. So it really feels like they're putting those in instead of the hits. It's like, okay, you want to collect these, this is the way to go. I got a lot of sorting to do. You have a lot of sorting to do, Lucy. Long-ish video. I mean, you think about it. 8 times 8, 64 packs. It takes a minute to rip through. Pete. You know me, I sleeve all Pete's. Jake Rogers. Make sure the Pete isn't special. I don't think it is. I remember that pose. And you'd think as much as I'd open, I would remember poses and stuff, but I really don't. So it's a lot of these guys that rip this all the time. Now, I don't do a lot of group breaks. This isn't, to me, a big group break thing. I remember all these poses, so if they hit something, short print, I'll be like, oh, yeah, it's an action or something. Let's look. DCA. Joey Meneses. Yeah, see, we just recently got all those guys, so I knew that they weren't short printed. Austin Wells. Nothing there. We're getting a lot of inserts though, so I could be getting close to those. And I mean, I guess if I'm gonna do it, that top card got hammered because it moved out. Parker Meadows. And these, you get one per hobby box, so they're fairly rare. Nick Gonzalez. But yeah, it's not something I'll be going for. I think I have maybe 3 or 4 of them. I think the set of 25. That's the big thing on some of those insert sets. It's like you get them, you get a lot of dupes. It's not like there's a big market for trading with this. I wish there was. Maybe there is a Facebook group. Maybe I should check that out. Maybe I'd get lucky, find a nice Facebook group to trade cards with. Or even just to buy singles. Hey, look, I need this. What will you charge me for it? Some cool stuff like that. Andy Rodriguez was the guy I was telling you about. Catcher also, who is a better catcher and has been playing better than Henry Davis. So kind of strange. Okay, got another turned around short print card. Marco Luciano. Jazz, okay, we'll take it on the pink. Brendan Donovan, nothing. Tommy Henry and Zach Neto. All right. Still no Jason Dominguez, which is kind of crazy if you think about it. 8 blaster boxes and I can't pull 1 Jason Dominguez. And he's in the base set. So it's 1 out of 100 or 8 or 400. And what is it? You're getting 72 cards in every box. So you'd think, and I'm getting dupes of these other guys. Marte. Julio, nice. Eduardo Julian. Do not have him yet. Last box. Thank you for watching again. If you made it all the way to the end, maybe you just skipped because you wanted to see if there was any hits in here. I will admit, I did pull, was that last year, I think? I pulled a Trout auto out of a blaster. And I was tired. You can go watch the video. It's on here somewhere. 2023 blaster. I was just opening it as a first look. And I was tired, extremely tired, and it was awesome. Still have it. It's one of my bucket list cards. I always wanted one. Also wanted his rookie, which would be probably good to get in the off season, at the beginning of the off season, because Colton Cowser, Jake Cave, Corbin Burns, all his pricing's gone down because he's been hurt the last 3 years. He's up just a little bit. Emo, Henry Davis again, then and now Ohtani and Fred Lynn, and victory leaders. Well, looks like we're not going to get any numbered cards. We have the one hit, so tells you a lot about this stuff. Unless Card Giants was weighing him and things like that. I don't think they do that, but they would have picked up that one. That would have definitely weighed more. But it's kind of disappointing that Topps didn't put more in here. Juan Yepez, Alejandro Kirk, not an auto though. Autos are huge, even if they're kind of nobodies or just vet autos in this. All right, last pack. Again, thank you for watching. Hit that like button. Help us out. Oswaldo Cabrera, Ohtani, and Jose Barrios. All right, so if you're at the very end and you're like, okay, what did you get? I got a stack of rookies. Couple to 3 LEs, 3 LEs, 2 or 3 PCAs, 2 Colton Cowsers, and only 1 hit in 8 boxes, which is this. But I got a stack of other good rookies and short prints, and we will be finishing up our set, hopefully. Thank you so much for watching. As always, be kind, be nice to those around you, and peace out.